Now, being that Blackjack is a card game and cards usually have numbers, and numbers that you add usually involve math, there has to be some kind of formula or strategy that gives you some kind of edge, right? Well, guess what? There is. It's called the basic Blackjack strategy. Basic Blackjack strategy is a formula that was created long ago by some very smart mathematicians, and it tells you what you should do in every situation based on the cards that are played. In some cases, you should hit, other cases, you should stand, some cases, you should double down, split, whatever. But that's what basic Blackjack strategy does. Obviously, it's a lot of combinations. So instead of me telling y'all every single combination, I'll just put a link to a basic Blackjack strategy in the description. And you can find them anywhere. They even have them at casinos, little cards that tell you, hey, this is what you should do in this scenario. You would think that with the basic Blackjack strategy, a card that tells you what to do in every scenario, something that gives you an edge against the casino, you think it would be illegal, right? Well, it's not. The reason it's not illegal is because 99% of the people that play Blackjack don't use it at all. Why? I do not know. So in my first video, I talked about all the options you have when you get your cards. I want to explain those a little bit more. Option one, the most obvious option, is the hit. That is when you tell a dealer you want another card. And the hand signal for that is this. See that? That's it. When you do that, that lets the dealer know, hey, give me another card. Another hand signal you can do is the stand. That's letting the dealer know, hey, I don't want any more cards. And it's pretty simple. You just do this. Y'all like that? When you do that, that lets the dealer know you don't want any more cards and you're comfortable with the total of the cards you have in your hand. Also, there's split. Splitting is when you have two cards of the same value, the same face value, and you want them to be used for two separate hands. The only time you can split is when you have two cards of the same value. You cannot split in any other scenario. The way you tell a dealer you want to split is by doing this. It looked weird when I do it, but the dealer totally understands. And finally, the last hand signal, which I have yet to find a casino that allows this. I'm pretty sure they got some in Vegas that do. It's the surrender. Basically, the surrender is to let the dealer know, hey, I'm surrendering this hand. I'm not going to play it. And the dealer will take your cards and half of your bet. That way you don't lose all your money. And the hand signal for that is this. Just draw a straight line. Now, we'll use a top-down view to give you guys a better understanding of these hand signals and the basic Blackjack strategy. Hey, everybody. Y'all see my hands? Okay, so let's talk about all of the signals in Blackjack. The game starts, dealer gives you a card. I'll be myself and the dealer. Dealer gives himself a card, face up. Dealer gives me another card. Dealer gives himself a card, like this. Now this is when the hand signals come into play. Obviously, with this hand, I have a 20. Aces could be 1 or 11. The dealer's up card is a 10. So I don't want to hit, I'm gonna stand. So the hand signal I give the dealer is this. I'm standing, dealer. I don't want no more cards. And the dealer flips his card over. Dealer has a 19. I have a 20. I win that hand. Boom. Stand. I win. All right. I have an 11. Dealer has an 8. Now, basic Blackjack strategy says to double down when you have 11 against the dealer's 8. Now, when you double down, you only get one card. One card when you double down. So, when you double down, you place your extra bet next to your initial bet, right next to it. Give you guys an example. This is my bet. You place it directly to the left of it, like so. And that's letting the dealer know you want to double down. Now, you can, every casino varies, but you can either tell the dealer if you want your card up or down, double down card, because you only get one card when you double down. You can either say up or down. I like to have my card up because I don't like the suspense. So up, dealer gives you one more card, turns it this way, flips it over. Now the dealer, you're done. You can only double down with one card, and you can only double down your first play. You can't get a card and then double down. You can only double down on your initial play. So then of course the dealer will play 8, 7, 15, 25. Too many. So the dealer loses. So now the dealer has to pay me once for my initial bet and once for my double down. That's how you double down. So let's go over hitting. Hitting is the most common hand signal and the common thing you're gonna do in blackjack. And the way you signal a hit is by doing this. That's it. We have my 14 against the dealer's 7. Basic blackjack strategy says to hit. So you do that. Dealer gives you another card. And 24. That's a bust. That is how you hit. Now, I want to go over splitting. You can only split when the cards have the same face value. In this case, these cards have 10 as a face value, so I can actually split this hand. So the signal I would give the dealer is this. I will place another wager down next to my original wager, and I would do that. That's letting the dealer know I want to split. Dealer takes the cards, puts them apart, deals me 2 more cards, and now we have 2 separate hands that we can play with when we split. And you play each hand the same way you would play one hand. Hit if you want to hit, stand. If some casinos allow it, you know, you can actually resplit here by doing that because those are both 2 10 cards. You can actually resplit. Or you could double down, which in all of these scenarios, basic blackjack strategy says, do not double down. Now, you see this right here? Very important. This is not a blackjack, okay? This is a 21. A blackjack is when the first 2 cards you get are an ace and a 10. So this is not a blackjack, this is a 21. Face art up is a 2. Basic blackjack strategy says to stand, stand, and stand. So now the dealer plays. And the dealer has to hit to 17. So we have 10, 14. Dealer has too many. Dealer busts. So you win all 3 of these hands, all 3 of these wagers. And that is how you split. One more signal I want to show you guys is a push, and it's not something that you do, but it's what the dealer does to show you that it's actually a tie. I have a 14 against the dealer's up card, and it's a 10. Basic blackjack strategy says to hit. I hit. I have a 20. I'm gonna stand. Now the dealer plays. Dealer has a 12. He has to hit, obviously. Dealer has a 20. So when the hands are tied, the dealer will tap the table like that, letting you know it's a push, it's a tie. You don't lose and you don't win. But a push is definitely better than a loss.